You're gay, huh?
Can I see this?
Huh?
And we asked each of you to donate a pair of your underwear.
What?
It's not because we're sick and twisted.
Oh!
Finished.
Strange nowadays, but
No, that's normal.
Why are you here? What is
Because
your...
I have nothing else to do. And Kip, as it stands right now.
Did you reverse that? Did they reverse?
They did.
This is for when the shit goes down.
Joe Schmo.
This was an experimental television show that hasn't happened since until Jury Duty, which came out last year. But Joe Schmo Show was on the Spike network, a network for men at the time. This show, however, had a different kind of evil producer.
Yeah, this is kind of a cool take on the Truman Show.
The main person who thinks it's all real.
Coming up on the Joe Schmo Show.
how is he going to react? Is he going to be pissed at us because we deceived him?
You know, watch the show, but also keep in mind what's going on behind the scenes. That's what I really chew on. I watch the show, but the producers, they planned all of this, they rehearsed all of this, and they're open about that to trick this guy into thinking he's on a real reality show.
Doing softcore porn.
For it, hook, line, and sinker.
I want to ride with you to the end. Right now, it really hit Matt hard.
Cricket from It's Always Sunny.
What would you do if your entire world turned out to be fake? If an army of writers, producers, and actors spent over a year creating TV's most elaborate experiment around you? If they plotted your every move, recorded it 24 hours a day, and put it on national television? Well, that's exactly what happened to this guy, competing for $100,000 on a reality show that he doesn't know is fake. Starring 9 actors. Melissa Yvonne Lewis as Ashley, the rich bitch. David Hornsby as Hutch, the asshole. Angela Dodson as Molly, the virgin. Franklin Jones as Earl, the veteran. Nikki Davis as Gina, the schemer. Lance Crawl as Kip, the gay guy.
Kip.
As Brian, the buddy.
Okay.
As Dr.
Oh, Kristen Wiig is in this. I forgot.
Oh, right.
Ralph Garman as the smarmy host. All performing for the one guy who thinks it's real.
This place is fucking starting to drive me crazy.
This is the Joe Schmo Show.
The very first thing will be to have you guys file in.
While our 9 actors rehearsed in Los Angeles, we set out on a nationwide search for the star of the Joe Schmo Show. We saw thousands of potential men until we finally found our Joe Schmo.
Now think about who they're looking for.
Kennedy Gould.
Can't be too smart or else he'll figure it out.
Right.
I struggle like the rest of us.
And has to be kind of a good guy because you don't want to record a complete scumbag interacting with actors for 20 days or whatever, and it all goes wrong.
Yeah, Corey Feldman would not survive. They would not get picked.
Recently dropped out of law school, then moved into his parents' house in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. He was spending his weekends delivering pizza and playing basketball. When we offered him the chance to come on a show called Lap of Luxury, he said he was ready. But who could possibly be ready for this? It's day 1. The director is prepping.
It's a devious idea when you think about it.
It's really devious.
It's a big experiment.
But it's a takeoff on the Truman Show.
It's your first day. Let the silences, let those awkward moments play.
Okay.
We want to hear from Matt. Let him start conversation. You guys are so talented.
But you could see that they're nervous already. Like, it's a live show with your audience that could be volatile.
Yeah.
So,
And it's like, what if this guy snaps and attacks me? Right?
Lifts me up and throws me into concrete.
Right, because he's big.
keep that in mind. Marathon, not sprint.
Good show, everybody.
Like, they have pre-show meetings, and it just...
Finally makes his entrance.
Wow.
Oh, man, working on this show would be crazy.
Yeah.
Morally, like, just morally. Yeah, I know. It just... You're essentially lying to this dude's face over and over and over and over and over.
I didn't know I was going to be the first person arriving. I just kept thinking, you know, what am I...
You just wear tan cargo? Like, who would... Oh, never mind.
And yeah, all the actors are credited as writers too.
When I got out of the limo, I was much more nervous than I thought I was going to be. And Dr. Pat,
My name's Matt.
nice to meet Matt.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you
Nice
too.
to stand over here. Oh my gosh, that was...
I wouldn't say goober, but... I've seen this too much. I haven't seen this in like 10 years.
Up to me with it, and I said, hey, you know, my name's Matt, like in my normal voice, and he looked me right square in the eye and went, Earl Bradford.
My initial reaction was, this looks like the all-American guy. Definitely.
Hi.
How you doing, man? Matt. Kip,
How are you?
KIP?
Yes.
Sweet. Kip, he's okay, he's a little bit eccentric, which I'm totally cool with. Where you from, Kip?
I'm from Atlanta.
Is that what you, okay.
It was just laid on to way too much. Like, he's eccentric. I'm fine with,
okay with
those lifestyles.
Those things.
Obviously.
I'm sure Matt was nervous. When I pulled up, I saw him fidgeting, rubbing his hands together, and I'm thinking, you think you're nervous? Try being in my shoes, pal. Oh my God, it's like all guys.
What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
The puck of the show.
How else do you get to be in character almost 24 hours a day? And it's kind of a fantasy.
So where are you from, Hutch?
Houston, Texas.
You like the Texans?
Yeah, they're all right. I'm kind of an Oilers fan, really. When he started talking sports to me about Houston, I'm like, quick, think of all the sports. I know.
You throw the ball. I know.
You have to have a backstory when you do a part like this.
Like, oh yeah, what about that pitcher for so-and-so? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, yeah, he's from Pittsburgh. And I was like, is he trying to trick me here? Like every question I thought.
You could see him concentrating. If you didn't know, you would think he was just kind of.
Just say you're into something else.
Yeah.
Cop.
Are you really?
I only listen to punk rock music. Oh yeah, do you like the Dead Kennedys? I don't know what that is.
They died. It was sad.
The Dead Kennedys.
Sorry,
That's all right. Nice to meet you, Molly. First impression of Molly was built nice. I mean, that was what I immediately thought. I thought, wow.
The whole game began, and we were driving up in the limo. That's when all of my nervousness as an actor.
It's so funny to me that the actors are so nervous.
She's quite sexy, too.
And you're hoping nobody messes up, because you can all mess up at any time.
Right, and blow the whole thing.
The whole thing. A year of pre-production.
I wonder if they had like a safe word to like get out of something like banana.
Anyone here, I'd like to get to know her. I mean, as female-wise. Kip, are you?
I like girls.
Kip, you're gay, huh?
Can I see this?
Huh?
Yeah. He looked at me like, yeah, I'm gay, so what? You know what I mean? Which, he's right. Why would I have said that?
What was the
It
giveaway?
doesn't matter. Well, that he commented on he liked her shirt, and then he liked her.
So this was a while ago, right? Like, he's not homophobic.
It wasn't that long ago.
Ralph, in his full outfit on the horse.
I had to just stand there, and I wasn't talking. And so everyone's staring at me, and I'm staring back at them, and the horse is staring at them, and they're staring at the horse, and no one was saying anything.
Stiff and stern, you know?
Welcome.
And then he just puts it on.
Right.
I see 9 bold, adventurous explorers. But only one of you will complete this journey. Some of you may end up friends. Some of you may end up enemies. People who have lived in the lap of luxury.
So this show is designed to sound and look and be douchey and...
Randomly selected groups. The people you go in with are the very same people you'll be sharing a bedroom with.
Man, they're there for a while. It's a lot of... Well, does she know that there was going to be one bed?
It was set up that Matt and I were to share a bed along with Earl.
Okay.
And he seemed to buy it. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, that's great.
Along with Earl?
We could have some fun when we go to sleep. Earl, I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I would start to question things.
He's just fine with it and making jokes about it.
In the original lineup, he looked back and he said something about Kip being gay.
Kip, you're gay, huh?
Huh?
Yeah, he outed Kip. He was like, you're gay, right?
Hey, dude, I wanted to say, when I said you're gay before, don't get pissed.
I think Matt definitely felt bad. I mean, you could tell Matt was just really sincere when he said it.
Just so you know, I'm an ally, bro. I don't...
Oh my...
When I said that, like, I was like, dude, he's gonna think I'm an asshole, but... And the way you looked at me, you know, but the reality of it is I'm down with it, you know what I mean?
Fine. That's fine.
Cool.
You know, I was just a little, you know...
Digging the hole deeper.
Yeah.
I think we bonded, you know. I hope you don't punch me in the face when you find out that your gay friend...
He's so bummed Because he's so genuine. He's like, yeah, everything's great. Remember I said this was on Spike TV, a network for men at the time.
Right.
So they're going to lean into it and make it as ridiculous as believable to Matt.
Next on the Misogyny Network.
The opportunity to sleep alone in your very own master's suite. And we asked each of you to donate a pair of your underwear.
What?
It's not because we're sick and twisted. Your job? Match the underwear to its owner. Now, the person with the most correct answers wins sole use of that master suite. The person with the least number of correct answers, well, they have to wear the winner's underwear for the rest of the day.
What?
The winner?
That's unsanitary.
And everyone's okay with it. Because they're acting, because they plan it, except for Matt.
This design is perfect for evading double agents. Which one of you scopes out the opposite sex?
Stolen Valor? I don't know.
Stolen
Oh! Finished. Wiling up? Pack up your bait in these fabulous boxers. The catchy design is sure to reel in the action.
This is all underwear that they showed up in, and then they put it on other people?
That's what they told Matt.
Okay. He doesn't.
The women's underwear I was assigned to wear was a leopard skin mini thong.
You want to be a star, don't you?
Everyone, Earl being so stern, I mean, that's just amazing.
Bro, this is Hollywood. This should be a Tuesday for you.
Yeah.
It's not the size of the elf, ladies, it's the magic.
So you can see where the producers are in control and they are having fun.
He had it looked like he had moldy ham, poorly taped to his ass.
Okay, I'm glad that part's over.
Network for men. I thought this was.
Yeah, right.
A little weird. I was worrying about size down there a little bit, so I tried to tug on it. No. No, I did play with it a little bit, though.
No!
Delete this from the internet.
He's really gonna play this. He's gonna play every single game. Then there was no doubt in our mind that anything that had been written, he was gonna do.
This is crazy that he doesn't know.
Right, Ashley?
And they all do.
There's tons of stuff being planned out, and most of it doesn't go right, and then you see the director and the producers scramble because he messes them up.
Right.
Which is hilarious. I love that.
I love Ashley.
Because the torturers become tortured.
Come on, kid, baby, work it!
Now they're all carefully voting what they're scripted to vote for.
Right.
The plan was for Matt to lose. He actually matched so many pairs of underwear correctly, we had to scramble to change the answers. Now, the actors need to listen carefully as I reveal the new results.
So, sorry, I was talking over it, but so Matt guessed too many correct, and they didn't want him to win. So now they have to change it, but they don't have time to tell the actors, because they're there with Matt.
Underwear number 1. The camouflage print boxer briefs belong to Brian. Underwear number 2.
Now the actors are like, oh, right.
To Gina. Underwear number 3. Earl is actually the real owner of the fish boxers. Now, underwear number 4. The animal print thong belongs to Ashley.
Really? Okay.
Underwear number 5. The Christmas elf boxers. Those are Matt's.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, they're huge.
Underwear number 6. Our second set of animal print underwear. That pair belongs to Kip. Those actually belong to Molly.
I think I screwed that up.
Molly's underwear would be fun. I mean, but it is very freeing.
There's no way those panties would have ever fit on Molly. They were black and huge.
I gotta start getting my head in the game.
Underwear number 8.
Serious?
Ashley is wearing belong to Dr. Pat. That the winner, with a final score of 7 out of 9, is Kip. Congratulations, Kip.
So Matt originally did win that, and the producers weren't having that at all. That's not part of the plan.
Underwear, because the person with the least number of correct answers has to wear your underwear for the rest of the day.
Oh, no.
And that's Matt. Matt.
and they're making him wear.
I have no idea how Kip got 7 out of 9.
Okay, that's not exactly what I want to wear all night long, but, he's his game. He's real game for anything, which is which is perfect for this little scenario that we're so evilly placing upon him.
Whatever, wear the guy's thong. But wearing it was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Up, you know, in the crack. So what'd you think of the first game?
I thought yours were the fishing ones.
You did?
Yeah. With all the rivers and the woods and stuff in Pennsylvania, I thought, yeah. And they had to tape up the waist on her. I knew I nailed that one. Wrong.
Wrong.
Oh.
Right.
Wait, which ones did you think were
The
wrong?
fishing.
Those were yours.
Those were yours.
He just went white. I mean, he knew that he just kind of blew it, and there was this awkward silence.
Yeah, I blew it. I blew it the first day within the first 2 hours. I had just totally forgotten that the underwear were mine.
Earl is actually the real owner of the fish.
But this, you know, they're actors in real time. They changed it all up.
Right.
Yeah, the green ones with the
Yours was the blue
Santa
ones with
Claus
the
that had
fish.
Yours were the...
You had the blue one with the big fish in the front.
Yes, yeah.
It didn't make any sense. I'm surprised that he fell for it.
He pulled out my chair, and so I think he's warmed up to me a little bit, so I'm hoping...
I bet this concept works, and that if it was on a bigger network, it would have got more attention. Like, I feel like the formula is correct.
They had 3 seasons of this show, or 2, I can't remember.
Uh-huh.
But in the second season, I think it was, I can't remember, man, the person did find out.
Oh, really?
And it kind of ruined the show.
Right.
So this is like a moment in time nugget where everything lined up perfectly, and they got the right guy.
Right.
The hutch is gonna cause some problems here, guaranteed. And I feel bad because he's already rubbing people the wrong way. And seeing like how, you know, he burps at the table, and I could see Molly getting a little bit upset.
I'm this guy now. I'm like the kind of annoying, obnoxious guy, and I'm sort of forming this picture for him. Sometimes I eat in the pool.
Seriously, at the Four Seasons in Honolulu, they have a mini bar and a sushi bar in the pool. And you swim right up.
A lot of places. Yeah, it has different experiences for me, you know.
You're not gonna make varsity. We've already planted in Matt's mind that I can't swim. We've said this several times.
How crazy is this? Like,
Right.
They're actively doing storylines in front of him and seeing what bites and what...
And Matt's like, yeah, I have phobias too, man. I understand that. That's totally legitimate. So, of course, now we're gonna just, like, push me in the pool, and hopefully Matt will save.
Oh, my God. They're staging a near-death experience?
People don't like that.
What comments do I make? I mean, I'm just being myself, dude.
I know that. You know, whether...
How do they not feel that so dirty after every day's shoot? Because you're lying to him completely all the time. Yeah, you're an actor, but you're fucking lying the whole time.
But it's also a reality show, so the producers are probably coaching him to go tell the Rip character or whatever hey, why don't you go tell him to...
They're playing that... Oh,
right, so they're doing that too. It's even worse.
There's layers.
Right.
And layers. There's levels to this. More couches in your future.
Sitting 3 feet away from him.
It's a sofa.
So you broke up with your girlfriend?
She broke up with me. I want to make sure you're on the up and up.
I play Dr. Pat, who is a very annoying marriage and family counselor.
It's crazy she's on this show. Like,
right.
You're a family and marriage counselor, but yet you've been married 3 times.
I immediately had to go through all of my husbands and why we got divorced. Can help people.
Well, the first 2, actually all 3, I mean, it's very logical.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that. And, like,
Right.
Of you guys. I love them.
Ashley made these wonderful bracelets, which, I mean, that's very thoughtful.
I tie them.
What's your creature comfort item?
College.
What?
No money at all. When I was in grad school, I lived in this.
This is it. My friends call me the Hutch. This
The Hutch?
is a night scope, night goggles.
Oh, wow.
This is for when the shit goes down.
I felt bad, like he doesn't have anything to remind him of his family or his folks, but everyone comes from different circumstances, so maybe he doesn't want to be reminded of that.
I use this basically to jot down my thoughts for the day, my impressions of people, and one of my favorite authors is Sun Tzu, The Art of War. I also have a tremendous amount of respect for, Hatch from Mr. Hatch from Survivor. I forgot his first name. I'd never seen Survivor until I started preparing for the Gina character. And I didn't know who Richard Hatch was.
Driven and seemingly organized.
God, this show's so devious to
see what I mean?
have these all like because we know it's fake and he doesn't. And he's being so genuine and so personable, and you're like, oh, now I'm kind of rooting for him, but you know, you don't have to root for him because this is all set up. It's like a completely different way to just watch the show.
Yeah.
Because if you get invested in each of the storylines, you're like, oh, how's this gonna happen? But
what I brought
fake.
It's all fake.
All of it.
Kip speaks a little bit like a gay Scarface.
DVD.
God.
A different time.
The balls to say that out loud. I mean, yeah, he does, but
you don't say it.
No.
With my boyfriend, William. We've been together for 6 years now. We met at church camp. We were counselors in training. I was 16, he was 17, and we're saving ourselves for each other. Strange nowadays, but...
No, that's normal. Everyone went back to their rooms, and then I saw Molly's picture of her boyfriend, like, laying on the kitchen counter. Looked at it, and I said, you know, Molly, there's a picture of your boyfriend's right there. And she goes, oh, is that where it is? And I thought, like, wow, you mustn't care too much about it.
Oops. Messed up.
It's a lot of pressure, actually,
Yeah.
for the actors. They're not used to that kind of pressure.
Yeah, I do.
By the end of
He's still wearing that thong.
And like going into the confessional and it's the other person, but then
Yeah.
you're watching the show where it's the
Still
regular
the-
person.
So would it be boring if I asked everybody what y'all do with the money?
Just because I want to know, because I'm curious.
That's not why I came here, honestly.
Really?
It's not. Like,
Well, if he wins, Matt is about to give me all the
no,
money
if
then.
I win, believe me, getting that money will change my place in life. I've slacked off a lot, and a lot of people my age are a lot ahead of me. But that's not why I came. And that's the honest to God's truth.
So why are you here? Why are you here? What is
Because
your...
I have nothing else to do.
That's what you want to hear your contestants say.
Okay, now that you all know each other a little bit better, it's time to get serious. This time tomorrow night, you're each going to be casting a vote to remove one of your fellow housemates from the game.
Like they all know.
Someone in this room will see their dreams of $100,000 shattered into 1,000,000 pieces. So enjoy this night, because for one of you,
Might be our last.
it'll be your last.
Punk.
I love they just use all the tropes and he just falls. Look at him.
I know.
So upset. He's like,
My only thought was, Hutch is a very nice guy, but I think he's gone. I really do.
good B-roll shot, by the way. Good job.
Yeah, right?
Gonna take it as far as we can. Dr. Pack, I think she's a more reserved person. And Brian, I don't even need to say a word to Brian. That guy is rock solid. I mean, I just really like him. And Kip, as it stands right now.
Did you reverse that? Did they reverse?
They did.
Not only is it slow-mo and it's a zoomed-in shot of someone eating, they reverse.
Oh.
Ashley stays, then Ashley stays.
But you already know the producers are evil, so when they're in the edit, they're like, let's roll that one backwards. This will be hilarious.
Yeah, make
We'll
fun
be
of him.
so
make fun of him.
embarrassed.
And then reassess at that point.
You know what's crazy too? Is the producers take this information that he gives them and also alters the show to further mess with him.
Right.
Like real-time feedback.
I don't know. I've never heard.
They have to sleep in the same bed.
I'd set up on the floor. I don't need all
I would
that.
also.
Joe Schmo Show.
Touch that hooker!
When Matt touches a topless hooker, he does the unthinkable. And will Matt fall into a scheming trap?
This is under Gina's bed.
You were just having a bump across it?
My flip-flops are right here.
And the first riches to rags eviction ceremony.
One of you is about to say goodbye to high society.
Who will leave the mansion?
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
And it seemed really, really over the top. I was convinced that Matt...
The Joe Schmo Show.